A planet on the brink of destruction, a species on the brink of extinction, the robot warriors built to protect them might just be the thing that destroys them before they are given a chance to save them. Hi, I'm Dan Larson, and this is the history of Star Ears. Star Ears was a line of robot toys released by Tomy in 1984. They featured interchangeable body parts and weapons, as well as gimmicks powered by wind-up mechanisms. While they look like robots, they are actually piloted mech suits, as evidenced by the tiny chrome humans nested in the heads that double as cockpits. This aligns them more closely with controlled machines like Voltron, Gundam, or Power Rangers than intelligent beings like Transformers or GoBots. But upon further, actually, the tiny chrome human pilots are neither human nor pilots. They are the control circuits for the giant robots. Control circuits that just happen to be created in the form of a human. That is to say that the control circuits are either robots functioning as the brain of the giant mech suits, or brains that look and move like tiny automated humans, aka robots. But for the purpose of our discussion here, control circuits. This aligns them more closely with intelligent beings like Transformers and GoBots than it does controlled machines like Voltron, Gundam, or Power Rangers. And there's a reason for that, which comes from both the Star Ears mythology and Tomy's other line of wind-up powered piloted mech robots called Zoids. That said, we'll cover Zoids in depth in a separate video. For now, you only need to know that Zoids were a more complex series of model kits, and each Zoid had one or more tiny little cockpits for tiny little pilots that were actually humanoid pilots. Star Ears was an attempt by Tomy to simplify the Zoids concept for a line that focused on playability over buildability. Star Ears were more like the action figures, vehicles, and playsets that the market was already in love with across the toy industry. See, in the future, this planet is threatened by solar flares. This has a general impact on the planet and potentially a direct impact on the squishy, delicate humans. Rather than give up the planet or find ways to withstand the ever-worsening conditions on the surface, the humans build artificially intelligent warriors with brains created in the hubris of man, created in the image of man. The Star Ears are a group of robots with 3 different areas of focus. Protectors are designed to help repair the damage done to the planet. Destructors are the defense against potential alien threats. Guardians protect the hibernating humans who cocoon themselves deep below the surface until this whole solar flare thing works itself out and/or the Star Ears complete their respective tasks. Unfortunately, the Star Ears were designed a little too artificially intelligent. Once activated, some of the Star Ears begin to consider their own fates. The potential for the humans, the creators, to return at some point in the future makes the Star Ears question their place in that new world. The thought of becoming subservient to humans at best, deactivated by humans at worst, sets the real drama in motion. Slaughter Steelgrave, the absolute best character name ever. Slaughter Steelgrave, the leader of the Destructors, puts together a plot to kill all the Guardians and enslave the Protectors, which he does. Time passes, so much time that all of the Star Ears, enslaved Protectors, and evil Destructors alike have forgotten if humans are actually real or if they ever even existed, until one day an actual human skull is found. The Protectors, together with a few Destructor converts, join forces to fight back against the Destructors to save the planet and attempt to complete the original mission of bringing the humans back.
You can imagine in the future, giant robot-controlled warriors will protect the planet Earth.
Star Ears!
The Star Ears Armored Battle Station. You put it together. Rammer Waster 807.
Naval Waster attacking! Arm the battle station! Attack! Tutorial Rammer! Air attack! Star Ears attack! Star Ears save the Earth! Yay!
The Star Ears Armored Battle Station comes with everything you see here. Rammer and Waster each sold separately. New from Tomy.
To help sell Star Ears, to flesh out the mythology, to give some kind of backstory to the characters in conflict involved, Marvel Comics published a 4-issue limited series as well as 6 mini-comics that were packed in with the toys themselves. The 4-issue series was written by Louise Simonson, illustrated by Michael Chen, Ian Aiken, and Brian Garvey, and, for gravitas, covers by Bill Sienkiewicz. There are variations to the general mythology, from the regular comics to the mini-comics packed in with the toys. Some names are changed, some loyalties are a little more fluid, such is the case with multiple arms of a marketing strategy when launching and promoting a line of toys. Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe, Transformers, all of the great toy lines had multiple continuities across various media, each one more concerned with establishing a play pattern or broadening the audience than they were about maintaining story consistency. Ultimately, it was all about the toys, and while the line was short-lived, there were quite a few releases padded by ample use of repaints and minor modifications. A Protector becomes a Destructor with a color change, weapon swap, and a new name. 28 core figures, vehicles, and playsets can easily be broken down into one of 3 different classes, 10 different series, and 16 different models using this simple, easy-to-follow chart. Each toy, each character is, as previously mentioned, either a Protector, a Guardian, or a Destructor. For example, Hotshot is a Protector, Speed Trap is a Destructor, and Armored Battle Station is a Guardian. Each character can be either a Waste-Or, a Ram-Or, a Trash-Or, a Stars-Or, a Star Runner, a Cosmetor, a Voltor, a Stalk-Or, or an Armored Battle Station. So Hotshot is a Protector and also a Waster, the name given to the 4 to 5 inch humanoid figures. Speed Trap is a Destructor and also a Star Runner, the name given to the birds that change into jets. Armored Battle Station is a Guardian and also an Armored Battle Station, the name given to Armored Battle Stations. From there, the model identifies the specific model of the Starier, usually having something to do with their play gimmick, although not all Stariers have a model. Hotshot is a Protector, Waster, Duo Laser. Speed Trap is a Destructor, Star Runner, Skyfighter. Armored Battle Station is a Guardian, Armored Battle Station, Laser Ram.
I may have gone too far in a few places.
Starier's direct impact was relatively limited when compared to other prominent toy lines of the 80s and 90s. Beyond the toys, the comics, and a couple of audiobooks, there really wasn't much else. It wasn't the same kind of multimedia rollout that was associated with larger brands and larger companies. That said, it is possible that there was a cartoon in the works at some point. In 1984, a trade advertisement produced by Tomy strongly suggested that the line would be supported by an animated miniseries in the spring and fall of 1985. And it is also possible that the brief animated segments of the toy commercials were part of that animated series pulling double duty. But no series and no other proof of that series has ever surfaced. What did resurface a year later in Europe were several of these Starier's molds, a new Tomy toy line called Rats. Robot Anti-Terror Squad, utilizing repaints of several of the figures in the war against outer space invasion and presumably the terror associated with that. Stariers didn't have the same appeal as its alien robot brethren like Transformers and GoBots. It was canceled after just 1.5 waves of toys. Wind-up features and modularity didn't score as high with the kids as shapeshifters with a healthy amount of die-cast parts. Even Penny Power, the kids' version of Consumer Reports, suggested that GoBots were a better option for kids, and that was without taking into account anything to do with their respective mythologies or the entertainment value of the GoBots animated series. If there was a Starier's fan community, it's not what it used to be. A lot of our research for this episode pointed us to Stariers.com, which, as of this video, is a holding page noting that the domain name is currently for sale for just $1,499. Please note that I have no affiliation with the company selling the domain. It is totally coincidence that it is called Dan.com. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you very much to those of you who already are. If you're in the position to help the channel grow, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/ToyGalaxy. Please share this video and let us know in the comments down below what your class, series, and model are. I am a Guardian Cosmetor Laser Tongue. Don't read anything into that. I just picked it at random. It doesn't mean anything. Or maybe it does. I don't know.
Cut.